And to that prelude where the pipes first stir, this flight of swans, no, naiads, flies, or plungers.
Hold that gesture, famous impiety.
Inert, all burns in the fierce hour, nor marks by what art all at once bolted too much hymen desired by who seeks the law. Then shall I awake to primitive fervor, neath the antique floods of light, lilies, and one of you.
Tell me, what's your demon throws you into this sinister passion?
All through my ingeniousness as well as the sweet nothing. Their lips,
that kiss?
the kiss.
Those prophet perfumes? And when I say it, oh my heart, this hand another sacrilege.
Which a hush assures of the perfect ones.
Because I think you tried to touch me.
My breast, though proofless, still attests the bite mysterious due to some august tooth.
Or make a day that won't end without disaster for the tower. Strange time indeed. Heaven protect you from it. You wander, lone shade and new frenzy, looking inside yourself, precocious with terror. But always adorable, like an immortal. Oh, my child. Frightfully beautiful. So that...
But enough. For confidant, such mystery chose the great double reed which plays neath the blue, which, to the tongue's pleasure turning to the cheeks, dreams in solo long we might amuse, surrounding fancies by confusion false between themselves and our credulous song. Try then, oh malign syrinx, to reflower by the reeds where you wait for me.
But weren't you going to touch me? I'd like to be the one for whom destiny keeps your secrets. Oh, shut up.
So, when of grapes the clearness I've sucked, laughing, I lift their empty skins to the sky, and, blowing into their clear skins and a thirst to be drunk, till evening I keep looking through.
Come sometime.
Oh, nymphs, we diverse memories refill.
Pure stars don't listen.
My eye, piercing the reeds, shot at each immortal neck, which drowned its burning in the reeds, with a cry of rage to the forest sky.
How if not in dark terrors to imagine, still more implacable, the godlike suppliant that the treasure of your grace awaits?
And the beautiful bath of their hair disappears, all in a shudder and shimmering, oh, diamonds! I run, when, there at my feet, enlaced, lie hurt by the languor they taste to be true. Go, sleeping amid their own casual arms.
For whom, devoured with anguish, are you keeping the unknown splendor and vain mystery of your being? For me?
Them I seize, and, not disentangling them, fly to this thicket hated by the frivolous shade of roses drying up their scents to the sun, where our delight may be like the sun, day consumed.
That flower that grows alone, with no other passion than its shadow in the water, seen with atony. Go, keep your pity and your irony.
I adore it, the anger of virgins. The sacred terror of the new flesh, which slips to escape my hot drinking lips as lightning flashes.
Oh no, naive child. Only explain. Will it abate someday, its triumphant disdain?
The secret terror of the flesh. From the foot of the cold one to the heart of the timid, who together lose an innocence, humoured with tears, or less sorrowful vapours.
But who would touch me, respected by lions?
Before I could stifle my fiery laughter, in the happy recesses of one, while with a finger alone, the other, that her feathery whiteness may be dyed all over by her sister's kindling desire, the younger, serene and without blush.
Besides, I want nothing human. A
And sculpted, if you see my eyes lost in paradise, it's because I remember your milk tap long ago.
Oh, lamentable victim offered to her destiny.
Yes, it's for me. For me that I flower deserted.
When, from my arms, undone by vague failing, this prey without gratitude sets herself free, nor pities the sob wherewith I was still drunk.
You know it. Amethyst gardens, hidden forever in dazzled learned abysses. Unknown goals, keeping your antique light in the somber sleep of a primordial land. You stones where my eyes like pure jewels borrow their melodious light. And you golds where my massive hair borrows their fatal splendor.
Ah well, toward happiness others shall lead me.
As for you, woman born in malignant centuries for the wickedness of Sibylline caves, you speak of a mortal, for whom the chalice of my rose smells of fierce delights would pour out the white thrill of my nudity.
With their tresses knotted to my brow.
Foresee that if the warm azure of summer sees me in my star's naked modesty,
I hold the queen!
I die. I love the horror of virginity, and I want to live in the fear that my hair gives me. For in the evening, alone in my bed, in violet reptile feeling in useless flesh, the cold scintillation of your pale light, you who die yourself, you who burn with chastity, white night of icicles and cruel snow, and your solitary sister, oh my eternal sister, my dream rises towards you. Such rare limpidity of a heart that dreamt it. I think I'm alone in my monotonous country, where everything around me lives in the idolatry of a mirror that reflects in its sleeping calm Herodiade in the pure gaze of a diamond. Yes, I feel it. I am alone.
Madam, will you die then?
No, poor Nana. Be calm, and keeping your distance, forgive this hard heart. But before you go, please close the shutters. The seraphic azure smiles in the deep windows. And I hate the beautiful azure.
Oh, penalty sure. But the soul, void of word, and my body weighed down, succumb in the end to midday's proud silence.
Waves rock, and yonder, don't you know a country where the sinister sky has the look of Venus in the evening, burning in the leaves? I'll go there. Goodbye.
No more. I must sleep. Adieu both. I'll see the shades you became.
You lie, O naked flower of my lips. I am waiting for an unknown thing. Or maybe, ignorant of the mystery and your cries, you weep out the supreme hurt sobbing of a childhood, groping among its dreams to sort at last its cold and precious stones.
And my head leapt up! Rupture rather turns back or cuts its old disaccords with the body.
Due to silence and black shadows,
Everything goes back to the ancient past. Fatidic, conquered, monotonous, resigned. As water in old pools becomes tired. It has sung, sometimes incoherent, a bad sign.
So drunken with abstinence, it wants to follow in some haggard leap its pure gaze.
The perfume of sleeping hair, did it have that? Cold child to keep for her subtle pleasure, her walks in a morning jingling with flowers, and when the wicked evening cut the pomegranates.
Up, where the eternal cold won't let you surpass it. Oh, oh, glaciers! But by a baptism, lit by the same light that chose me, ours incipient.
Memory of trumpets, the old sky burns and changes one finger to an envious candle. And soon, the redness of sad dusk will penetrate the body's shrinking wax. Of dusk? No. Of the red rising. The last sunrise that comes to finish everything.
Was wählst du nach mein Lebensleid, das mich gequält auf dieser Stelle? So manche Nacht,